And tonight continues from London, England. Welcome back to NCW Unforgettable, and we have 7 more matches that we need to run through as we are on our way to crowning our first ever NCW King of the Ring champion. But first, we are kicking things off with the 6-man tag team titles as Clark Oliver Morrison, Lance Danielson, and one half of the main event, the Viking Sean O'Connor, will take on the 6-man tag team champions Unstable, which is Tyson Steele, Drew Kennedy, and Spike Masters. Their reign has been unstoppable. Will World Destroyers be able to bring down the Unstable Asylum and become the new NCW tag team or 6-man tag team champions on the way to Sean O'Connor's biggest match of his career in the form of the King of the Ring Championship Finals? And next, we move on from brothers to enemies. We have Tony Lee Williams taking on the X Factor DJ Young. This match came about when DJ Young threw away the Kellyak connection. No longer wanted to be held down by Tony Lee Williams. He has one goal on his mind, and that is himself. But before he moves on to the next chapter in his career, he has one more piece of history to take care of. But the same can be said about Tony Lee Williams. Which one will have the advantage? Will it be the 3-time light heavyweight champion, 2-time cruiserweight, 1-time intercontinental? Either way, that's what DJ Young's done. Tony Lee Williams, a 5-time world champ. Who will have the advantage and who will be picking up momentum on their route to NCW All-Stars? And next, we have a triple threat Extreme Rules match for the NCW Hardcore Championship, as we got the champion Evan Edwards defending against the former champion Roy Noland and the former 3-time champion Texacool. Evan Edwards and Roy Noland, they have just debuted not long ago. I believe it was 1 week difference from their debuts. But of course, Texacool has much more on his mind. He looks to leave us something tonight, and he looks to leave with history in the making, as he looks to become the first ever 4-time NCW Hardcore Champion. And next, Corvo Jack looking to regain something he lost at NCW Dynasty in the form of the NCW Intercontinental Championship, taken by Eddie Knight, who is currently in his 6th reign as champ. But with no DJ Young involved, will Corvo Jack be able to do what very few have been able to do, and that is defeat Eddie Knight and take the Intercontinental Championship for a 2nd time in his career? And moving on, we have Cruiserweight action, as we got the Cruiserweight champion Lucha Rainbow defending against the challenger Angel Jr. Angel Jr. won an 8-man an 8-man elimination battle royale to get to this point. Lucha Rainbow, on the other hand, he has been seeking that King of the Ring championship. However, recently being eliminated by Sean O'Connor, he now needs to vent his aggression out on something. And he's got a perfectly good #1 contender to do it to. However, if he makes one mistake, you know that Angel Jr. will capitalize and become the next NCW Cruiserweight Champion. And then moving on to, surprisingly, not our main event, but one of, as we got David Cassidy challenging Kazuchika Okada for the Undisputed Championship. This time it will be under the rules of Extreme Rules. That means there is no rules. Will David Cassidy be able to become a 2-time NCW Undisputed Champion by bringing Okada back to his realm? That'll be interesting to say the least. But then, moving on to our main event, it will be for the very first time we crown a King of the Ring champion. We have been looking forward to this for 3 months, and now we have the Viking Sean O'Connor taking on the Reaper Ken Phillips. Sean O'Connor defeating Lucha Rainbow in the semifinals. Ken Phillips defeating Texacool in the semifinals. Who is going home with the gold? Who will be NCW's true king? We'll find that out in our main event, but first we kick things off with 6-man tag team action. Here we go. 6-man tag team titles on the line. And here comes the #1 contenders for the NCW 6-man tag team championships. There is the former champion of champions, and behind him is always the former NCW Undisputed tag team champions. On your screen you see Lance Danielson, Sean O'Connor, and in the middle of those two monsters is Clark Oliver Morrison, and that makes the World Destroyers. But in their one-on-one matches with Unstable, only Clark Oliver Morrison was able to pick up a victory. But will that weigh them down, or will the fact that Sean O'Connor will be competing later tonight for the inaugural King of the Ring Championship, he won't be able to take much damage in this match. However, Unstable decided at their own hand to make this a tornado tag team match. That way Sean O'Connor cannot sit on the ring apron. He has to be in the ring at all times with the threat of being eliminated. And we've seen that Spike Masters has beaten him in the past. You gotta ask yourself, is Unstable thinking of hurting the chances of the Viking becoming the King of the Ring champion? Or is it perhaps something else, something more? They haven't had a tornado tag since the match against Death Club. And here comes the champions descending from the crowd. There you see Spike Masters, Tyson Steele, and Drew Kennedy as they invade the arena, or the ringside area. They have ruled over the 6-man tag team championship division since the titles debuted, and they have torn through everyone who has gotten in their ways. Anarchy 5, Street Kings, C3, Death Club, the Kings of Darkness, and the British Empire have all fallen to Unstable. Will World Destroyers be next on their list? And here we go. No tag in this one. It'll be just all in. And Lance Danielson going after Tyson Steele. Spike Masters going after Sean O'Connor, and Drew Kennedy going after Clark Oliver Morrison. Dragon screw by Tyson. Snap suplex by Clark. And a clubbing shot there by Spike Masters. So far it looks like the only one dominating in this one for Team World Destroyers is Clark Oliver Morrison. It looks like Sean O'Connor's gotten back to his feet. Tyson Steele looking big knee in the corner, followed up with a lariat. And here we go, springboard moonsault landing on Lance. Sean O'Connor, I think, tried for a headbutt, but remember, he's already been in one match tonight. And two members of Unstable dominating here. Clark Oliver Morrison able to counter. Sean O'Connor escaping. And Clark is whipping and Drew Kennedy's head back into the mat. Will he be able to score the first pin? No, not even a 1 count. Well, look at this. Sean O'Connor with the power of a Spike, able to get out of it with those sharp elbow strikes. And here he goes looking for a suplex, and Lance, I don't know if that was intentional or not, but he saved his opponent, tag partner, but dropped him straight on the top of his head. Sean O'Connor seems okay. Drew Kennedy, spinebuster. And a double chokeslam. Wait, did Sean O'Connor just chokeslam his own tag team partner? That's odd. But Drew Kennedy now out of the mix. Sean O'Connor eating a leg drop to the back of the head. Lance Danielson looking to take him down with a gutbuster. And there goes Clark now. Currently at a 2-on-2 match. And here comes Drew Kennedy to support. Oh, double shot to Sean O'Connor's face. Morrison back into the mix, and here comes the merry-go-round. Look at that, looking to take out the big man, but no. Morrison kind of on his own here. Russian leg sweep. And look at these clubbing shots to the head of the possible future king of NCW. There we go, Clark in trouble. Oh, and a massive bicycle kick by Lance. And now looking for the Lance slam, but no, Tyson still able to save him. And here he goes with the Madman knee strike. And Lance could be taken out of this one. But Clark luckily there to break things up. Big European uppercut. Clark Morrison fighting off both Drew Kennedy and Tyson Steele while Sean O'Connor recovers on the outside. Look at that, Michinoku driver. Looking for the cover on the no kick out. And now the challengers have the advantage. Tyson Steele getting hit with that German suplex. Massive gutbuster from Clark Morrison, and referee down, but Spike Masters back in the mix, and here we go. Golden DDT from Clark Morrison. Can he score the pin on Drew Kennedy? No. Spike Masters there to break things up instantly. Not risking losing a member, or at least a first member, in this 6-man Tornado tag team match. Well, look at this. We saw this on the previous episode of NCW. Sean O'Connor with the power to just lift up Spike Masters with those pendulum backbreakers, but Tyson Steele looked for the pin. Lance Danielson not going down without a fight tonight. Big butterfly suplex from Clark Morrison. Lance Danielson in trouble here. Spike spear. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Lance is out. And we are down to a 3-on-2 handicap match. And now Tyson Steele looking for the cover on Clark Morrison, but no, able to kick out. As in the corner, Sean O'Connor was able to hit Spike Masters with that big Vikings bomb. The move he's used to dominate the entirety of the King of the Ring Championship tournament. But now, while Spike Masters is down, Drew Kennedy, Tyson Steele, they can bring the fight to the remaining 2 challengers for the 6-man tag team titles. They come with a game plan, and this game plan is pure domination as they look to target Sean O'Connor. Massive knee clothesline combination. And here we go. Oh, brutal. Just showing no mercy to the possible future king of NCW. Clark is out of this, and Tyson Steele, Spike Masters, Drew Kennedy, they're just having fun here. And look at that, as soon as Clark comes back, he gets wiped out. But this could be a perfect opportunity for an... Oh no. Tyson Steele taking out Sean O'Connor. Clark Morrison is in a 2-on-1 situation. But Clark seems to be fighting back here. Clark be thinking snap mad takedown. Drew Kennedy resting on the ropes. Spike Masters on the outside of the ring. Clark possibly looking to put somebody away here. Here we go. Massive throwing neck breaker. Look at Clark. He is fighting with everything he's got, and he's looking to put away Spike with the golden DDT. Well, before he could even go for the cover, Drew Kennedy sitting there waiting for him. And a big shooting star there by Tyson Steele. And now Drew looking to rake the eyes, but no, Clark able to get out of it. European uppercut. And Clark taken out of business. No, not quite. Now he will be with the flame bomb. And Spike and Tyson keeping Sean O'Connor busy. But no, KotR Morrison able to kick out somehow. Some way still in this match. Oh no. Oh, just dumping him on the head, and incoming Tyson Steele. Now KotR Morrison hit with a spike spear. And the former champion of champions. No. Had a giant Irish angel over his shoulder. Oh no, but this could be end for Sean O'Connor. There it is. The lunatic slam. I call it the cutthroat slam, don't I? Yes. But either way, this is not where Sean O'Connor wants to be while he's got a match later tonight for the King of the Ring Championship. As Tyson Steele making a recovery, Spike Masters and Tyson Steele ruling the ring right now, but look at this. A power slam incoming by Sean O'Connor to Drew Kennedy. Big shot to the face. Tyson Steele able to get him back in the ring now. And here we go, looking for the Madman knee strike right to the chin. Will that be enough to eliminate him? 1, 2. Ooh, KotR Morrison saving him, but is he possibly doing more damage than good? Oh, massive German. And in a flash, Clark and Sean O'Connor has been able to turn this around. Because it's now 2-on-1. Drew Kennedy, Tyson Steele recovering on the outside. And here we go, looking suplex. Counter. Clark with his own. The Spike Masters fighting back long enough for Drew Kennedy to get back in the ring. European uppercut. Cuts down the big clown, and here's a spine buster for Clark. That's not what Clark wanted. Now that Tyson Steele is back in the ring. And here he goes, going up to the top. Oh, misses, and Spike looking to end Clark right here with a spear, but no. DDT. Big clothesline. Clark looking to roll out of the ring, but no. There's a big mountain in the way of his rolling path. And that could be it for Sean O'Connor. Got caught with the Madman knee strike. If Clark doesn't notice, he is out of here. And now, worst situation for Clark as he gets nailed with that power slam. But this is just undefeatable odds for KotR Morrison, but sure as hell he's gonna try. Kick to the head. Here we go, up on the shoulders now. and a vicious flapjack. And Drew Kennedy now looking to end things. And here he goes, hands around the throat, choke bomb, and that's got to be it. 1, 2, no! Clark able to fight on, refuses to give up, but how much damage will it take for him to just surrender these 6-man tag team titles? There you go, pendulum backbreaker. This is the unstable asylum now. And KotR and Morrison looking for sit-out pile driver, but no. Tyson still able to reverse it and nail his own. Here comes Spike, full head of steam, kick across the side of the head. And now, look at this brutality. This is what happens when you underestimate unstable. This is what happens when you try to go from the tag team titles to the 6-man tag titles. This is a new realm. A realm that you do not want to enter. And if you do, you are going to suffer the consequences of entering the unstable asylum. It is only fitting that Tyson Steele is the one to put away Clark over Morrison, possibly forever, with that madman knee strike. Rolls into the cover. 1, 2. Somehow Clark kicked out. What is it going to take to put this man away? Drew Kennedy with the bulldog accidentally to his leader. And now looking for a throwing suplex. Tyson Steele back to his feet after being bulldog like that. And here we go, gut wrench. Oh, suplex. There you go, picks him up. Spike Masters now picks him up. Big backdrop. Tyson Steele looking for another knee across the face. Could that be it? 1, 2, 3, and finally was KotR and Morrison could not go any longer. But luckily the Monsters wanted to go home after completely a clean sweep of the World Destroyers. Looks like their world had been destroyed as Unstable continues to reign over the 6-man tag team titles. There is nothing stopping these 3 men. If there is a 3-man group out there who can challenge these monsters, please by all means try. But those who have tried, they have lost a little bit of themselves inside. As the 3 monsters continue to reign supreme. Congrats. Still 6-man tag team champions. Unstable. Here we go. Time for our next match. As we are kicking things off with Tony Lee Williams. We haven't seen him since his battle with Okada for the 3rd time. But Tony Lee Williams learned on Twitter that DJ Young no longer wanted the KotR connection to be a thing. Now it's the KotR destruction. But of course, when that happened, DJ Young also challenged Tony Lee Williams to a match tonight. But it's not going to be a match, it's going to be a fight. Both men have pride on the line. Who was the weak link of the KotR connection? Was it the man who has held multiple world titles? Former NCW world champion, former champion of champions, former 2-time Omega champion, 1-time Undisputed. Or was it perhaps this man, the former Intercontinental champion, former NCW Alpha Tag Team champion, former 2-time Cruiserweight champion, 3-time Light Heavyweight champion, the X Factor DJ Young, finally going solo. since the start of Season 2. He had teamed with Seth Goldman, he had teamed with Death Club, he had teamed with Tony Lee Williams, but now, for the first time in Season 2, he is alone. And he is looking to stay that way all the way through NCW's All-Star Tournament, win that, and become the number one contender at NCW Chaos Mania 2 for the NCW Undisputed Championship. But of course he is going to have a challenge ahead of him, and it all starts tonight. Here we go, Tony Lee Williams versus DJ Young. Both men got new gear. And here we go. Tony Lee Williams ran across the ring but got caught with that twisting facebuster, but Tony Lee Williams able to drop DJ Young there with the back body drop. Shot to the side of the head. Oh, and a shot to the gut by DJ. And here we go, counter. Fireman's carry takedown. One in reverse from DJ Young. And here we go. Off the ropes. Collision. Now Tony Lee Williams turned to try off the... oh! Irish Griffin able to hit that massive bicycle kick. And that goes in DJ Young to balance. There's the snap DDT. DJ Young rolling outside the ring for a little bit of a breather, but in very dangerous waters. Tony Lee Williams used that right hand right across the face and knocked DJ to the floor outside. But DJ back to his feet, jacking the jaw of Tony Lee Williams in a big diving clothesline. I think he missed the clothesline and hit him with the back elbow instead. Ooh, able to stop just before the ring steps, but still hit the ring apron. And now clubbing shots right across the forehead. Tony Lee Williams face first into the ground. And back into the ring we go. DJ Young heading up to the top rope. Could he be looking to end it early here? And off the top, looked like he was going for a meteor or something, but got caught and set up to be hung up on the top rope. DJ Young back to his feet, jacking the jaw in a sling blade. Bringing down Tony Lee Williams. There we go, scoots him up, counter. Into the back suplex. But now what's Tony Lee Williams got in mind? Shot to the face. Hooks the arms. And now looking for the butterfly pile driver. DJ Young being dropped on his head. But now what's Tony Lee Williams got in mind? There he goes. What's he thinking here? Swinging fisherman neck breaker, and that could be it. Hooks the leg. Cover. 1, 2. Ooh, DJ Young able to kick out there. Tony Lee Williams now looking to go flying. Springboard elbow drop. And an enziguri. But DJ Young back to his feet, slamming his shoulder into the ground. First goes for the cover out of desperation, middle of the ring. 1. And DJ Young now winding up with these clotheslines. Tony Lee Williams tries for one of his own. DJ Young able to duck and nail that super kick. And now the advantage in DJ Young's wheelhouse with the kneeling brainbuster. And here he goes, what's he thinking here? Leg scissor takedown. And now DJ Young looking to put Tony Lee Williams away here with the lights out. And that could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No, Tony able to kick out. I thought his hand was under the bottom rope, but apparently not. But both men have hit their best moves so far. Tony able to wiggle out the back. Reverse DDT. Tony Lee Williams measuring DJ Young. That could have been DJ's last burst as he gets taken out of the ring with that big clothesline over the top rope and crashing to the floor below as Tony Lee Williams goes after him. And back into the ring we go. Tony now moving into the corner, setting up DJ Young, running knee straight in the face. And Tony not done there. Up on the shoulders, what's he got in mind here? Lifts him up. Oh, and a military press slam. And DJ Young came crashing down. But Tony Lee Williams getting the jaw jack there. Shot to the body. Oh, and there's that twisted lariat. As Tony Lee Williams goes for the cover, will that be it? 1, 2, 3, no! DJ Young able to get the shoulder up. That moment that Tony Lee Williams went down to one knee. And here we go, big backbreaker, and down goes DJ Young. Tony Lee Williams coming off the ropes, big elbow right across the bridge of the nose. There is no championship on the line tonight. There is not even a #1 contenders shot. It is nothing but two men trying to prove to the other that they were not the weak link in a tag team. Now DJ Young, what's he thinking here? Looking perhaps for another brain buster on the knee. And that could be it for Tony Lee Williams, but DJ Young lifting him up. Tony Lee Williams still in the game as he nailed that clothesline. Not as much impact as it had when he nailed that clothesline from hell. But DJ Young looking to put Tony Lee Williams away one more time. There's the lights out in the corner. 1, 2, 3, but you had to believe there must have been a rope break or something. Wonder if we can get a different camera angle. But these two men left everything in the ring tonight. But there's the final. No, that wasn't the final one. Well, bang. But in the end, we didn't get that replay, but ultimately DJ Young, the better man tonight, as he's picking up momentum from losing to Seth Goldman, as he looks to enter the B block for the NCW All-Stars tournament. What a way to win too, over your former tag team partner. But of course, much more is waiting for him in All-Stars. Here we go, triple threat match for the NCW Hardcore Championship under the Extreme Rules stipulation. And here comes Texacool. A man we saw earlier tonight in the semifinals of the NCW King of the Ring Championship tournament between him and Ken Phillips. They tore the house down, but in the end it was Ken Phillips who advanced to the championship round. But Texacool can still make history tonight by becoming the first ever 4-time NCW Hardcore Champion. And the question is, Will he be able to get through the newest talent on the roster? One being a former hardcore champion, the other being the current hardcore champion. And not to mention, what kind of condition is El Texacool in after such a match with Ken Phillips? These two men tore each other to shreds with that opportunity on the line. And here comes challenger number 2, the former hardcore champion, the man that El Texacool defeated for his 3rd hardcore championship, Roy Noland. But when we saw him as hardcore champion, he was nothing short of dominant. This man, in that fatal 4-way that in NCW Dynasty, he eliminated Andy Reeves and Damian Rolando. And now, in a triple threat match, he is looking possibly to get a little bit of revenge on El Texacool for taking away his hardcore championship. And that face of focus. Can he win tonight? We've only seen Roy Noland in 2 matches. One where he won the hardcore championship against, I believe it was Andy Reeves. The other match, fatal 4-way, where he eliminated 2 of the participants. So we know that he can go the distance. But of course, how much will it take to keep any of these men down? They are hungry. They desire that hardcore championship. And this is a man who's, well, once he comes to the ring, this is a man who has been undefeated since coming to NCW, winning the hardcore championship in his debut against then champion El Texacool. After that, he defended the title against Will Ospreay, Dizzleby, and G's. The latter of 2 big household names in NCW. G's a former US champion, Diz a former 6-time United States champion, 2-time champion of champions. But the question is, will that reign of dominance come to an end tonight at the hands of one of these 2 challengers? But what we've seen, what this man can do to El Texacool, we have yet to see what he can do to Roy Noland. So it'll be an interesting clash of styles. But the fans are ready for this one. And that's what it's all about. It looked like Roy Noland was looking at El Texacool. Texacool was looking at Evan Edwards. And Evan Edwards was looking at Roy Noland. Or not. I don't know, I think I was right. But either way, Roy Noland, like I said, going right after El Texacool. And while Evan Edwards showing off behind him, Roy Noland definitely noticed what he was up to. As he put him down with that DDT, going after Texacool. Texacool able to hit his own DDT, planting Roy Noland. And now going after Evan Edwards, holding him in position. There we go, Irish whip right into Roy Noland. Texacool, backbreaker, neckbreaker combination to the champ. And Hurricanrana to the other challenger as Roy Noland rolls to the outside of the ring. As El Texacool kicks the forearms of Evan Edwards, who's looking for a package. No, for a slap shot. Whatever it is, it's like a kneeling pedigree. Kneeling butterfly facebuster. Either way, into the float over neck breaker. And look at this, hardcore champion in trouble here. He's getting carried around the ring, but could not make it to the corner there. Boot to the face. El Texacool. Oh, tried from perhaps a Hurricanrana, got a little too cocky there, and got hung up on that top rope with that alley-oop. But if El Texacool wants to become a full-time hardcore champion, staying outside the ring may be the place he wants to be, but he doesn't want to be a paper champion. No. He wants to be the real deal as he nails a tilt-a-belt DDT on Roy Noland. And a leg scissors DDT. But Roy Noland once again out of the ring as Evan Edwards comes in with that straight jacket neck breaker. And here he goes, heading up to the top rope. Second rope with a diving cross body. Goes for the cover, first one of the match, but no, El Texacool able to kick out at one. Oh, big elbow coming in from Roy Noland. Shot to the body. Here we go. Arm trap, the Pele kick to the side of the head. And goes for the cover. 1, 2. Texacool able to kick out. Texacool rolled away there. Staying out of danger. Snapmare takedown. Texacool back to his feet. Oh no. Oh, I thought he was looking to end it, but Evan Edwards flies in with a clothesline to the back of the skull. And here he goes. Swinging neck, kind of a swinging neck breaker. Oh, and there's that palm strike he's used to knock out many of opponents. El Texacool looking to fight back here. Kick to the knee. Shining Wizard. And down goes the hardcore champion. El Texacool looking for the elimination. Can he score it? 2. No. Evan Edwards still in this one. Blockbuster. Snap German suplex. There's the bridging cover. 1, 2. Ooh. The champ able to kick out there. El Texacool trying for a pin of his own. 1. And a back suplex there by Roy Noland. El Texacool taking him out of the mix. Shot to the body. 1 from Roy. Arm drag counter. And here he goes, looking. Ooh, look at Roy move. Able to get out of harm's way. And a massive powerbomb jacking him into the ground. 1, 2, no, only a 1 count. Interesting. El Texacool tried to sneak up on Roy Noland, got caught. Hit with that gut wrench suplex. And here's another Pele kick, courtesy of Roy Noland, to the side of the head of El Texacool. And El Texacool nearly eliminated there. But the champion now going after a weapon. Oh, look at this, looking Texas toast. Roy Noland down. Well, El Texacool, is he able to get the pin? No. Oh no, what's he thinking here? Leg trapped. Oh, leg wrapped DDT by the looks of things. Oh, kick to the... Oh, and a hurricane. Leg scissors. No. Leg scissors DDT. Either way, Roy Noland looking for that float over neck breaker to Texacool. Is that enough to put him away? Goes for the cover. 1, 2. Texacool able to kick out. Roy Noland celebrating there in the corner. As El Texacool finding himself up. Oh, able to counter there. There he goes, monkey scissors. Oh, body scissors takedown. Now looking for another Shining Wizard to the back of the skull this time. And here comes El Texacool. Leg drop to the busting the champion wide open. El Texacool looking for the cover. Can he get rid of the hardcore champion after splitting him open? No, only a 1 count. Oh no, Texacool in trouble. Neckbreaker countered. And there goes the champion, the challenger. And here we go, springboard enziguri, down goes Texacool. Oh, standing. Kind of like a jawbreaker STO. Or flatliner, I should say. But El Texacool continuing to fight. Both men, I believe, have blood running down their face. El Texacool gets countered. Palm strike. And that could be it for Texacool. 1, 2, 3, and he is finally out of the hardcore division. Or out of the hardcore picture. Roy Noland, Pele kick. But Evan Edwards able to kick him off. Here we go, snaps the arm. Look at that, he is being absolutely careful with his one remaining challenger, Roy Noland. Looking for the double R impact. And there it is. That could be it. There goes Texacool. That could be it for Evan Edwards' championship reign. 2. No, able to get the shoulder off just in the nick of time, but Roy Noland not done with 1. Looking for another one. Here he goes. For a second time, the double R impact. And that could be it for the hardcore champion. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! How do you kick out from back-to-back finishes? Even Roy Noland couldn't believe it. But Evan Edwards just took a boot to the face. And here comes... Oh, drops a knee. Somehow he made the distance. There he goes, hooks the head. Looking for a sit-out facebuster. I think El Texacool, not El Texacool, Evan Edwards out on his feet, but able to fight back, jacks the jaw, kick to the midsection, looking for a straight jacket neck breaker. There he goes, picks him up, palm strike, and down goes Roy Noland. Look at that, just showing off. Here we go, Evan Edwards. Oh, busting Roy Noland open now. That's what he was seeking. Blood. But Roy Noland able to fight back. Here goes Flatliner. Plants the champion. The champion, Dragon Screw. There we go, picks him up into the DDT. Here we go, dragging him to the middle of the ring. Could be looking to end it here. Looking for the silent treatment. And there's that swinging neck breaker that led him to the Hardcore Championship. That could be it. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. No! Roy Noland's turn to shock the system. But Evan Edwards not done with one. Here we go, a second silent treatment to put away Roy Noland. And that could be it. Hooks the leg again. Will it be over? 1, 2, 3. No! What are these two men made of? Back-to-back finishes for both of them. And they are still fighting. But Roy Noland thought he could have been looking to end it there, but I mean, not Roy Noland. Evan Edwards could have been looking to end it there. Block counter. Here he goes. Looking. Oh, butterfly face buster. There we go. Send him up. Palm strike. Could be the knockout blow. But Roy Noland fighting back here. Oh, and there's that clothesline knocking down. Whoa, what the hell? Roy Noland straight back to his feet. But there's a standing jawbreaker. Goes in for the cover, could be over. 1, 2. Roy Noland able to kick out. What a fantastic match between the two of them. And here we go, kick to the midsection. Looking for a straight jacket neck breaker. Is that enough to keep him down? Here we go, looking for a third silent treatment. And that could be it for Roy Noland. Is Evan Edwards going to come in the same... Is he going to leave the same way he came in as champion? And yes, he will. Evan Edwards able to retain the Hardcore Championship in a brutal match. Look at that. That was before he was even busted open, but these three men gave it everything they had. Nice camera action. Well, bang. There were moments that we thought this title would have changed hands, but after that final elimination, there's no doubt that this man is at the top of his game. But he knows he was in a fight tonight against the monster that is known as Roy Noland. I'm sure their paths will cross somewhere down the line. But who will be next to challenge for that Hardcore Championship? Open challenge, anyone, anytime. You want some, come get some. Well, what a brutal, brutal match that was.